Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing some more on that layout table. Let me show you what we've got and where we're going. These are the plates that are going on the bottom of the legs to mount the casters to. When I'm building something like this, you know, I've got 4 of these. I'll just tack them together. Real light, no penetration, tack those together. I laid the caster up there, I marked my holes, and I drilled all 4 plates at once. And then I will take a grinder and just knock that tack off, and there I've got my 4 plates. So that's how I do that. There's the 4 legs. What I'm doing now is cutting out braces for the legs to brace the legs. That's why they're called leg braces. Cutting that out of 5/16 plate. Using my new 4A plasma cutter. Now, that's only supposed to be good for 1/4 inch, but I'll tell you what, it's doing a fantastic job on this 5/16. And there is a little bit of slag left on there, but I'm telling you what, you just barely hit that with a chipping hammer and that slag falls right off there. Now that's an old torch cut from way back. This is just an old piece of plate laying around the garage here. But those are the cuts that's done with the plasma cutter. And so I was a little bit disappointed about how much slag it left, but I'm telling you, it just falls off. Just falls off. Just barely hit that with a chipping hammer and it falls off. So very, very pleased with that. I need 8 of those braces. Oh, I've got 3 cut, so I need to get 5 more cut. Then I can put this piece of metal back away. We'll carry on with the construction of the layout table. I do have this frame tacked on here now. I could probably take this weight off and that sheet of metal would probably stay flat, but that stuff ain't bothering me, so I'm just gonna leave it right there for right now. So, I'm gonna get to cutting some more braces. I guess I'll set you up maybe and let you watch some of this. You welders out there, when you get your welding magnets out to hold something, like I'm gonna hold those legs with these magnets, do your magnets look like that? All covered with little metal fragments and junk? How do you clean it off? Let me show you how I do it. Take your shop air, put your safety glasses on, and you do this right here. Some big chunks on there that didn't come off. Pull the big chunks off. Voila. clean, ready to use. No, not my original idea. I stole it from somebody on YouTube. So y'all feel free to steal it from me. Any magnet, really. If you're working around the shop, any magnet, it's just gonna pick up little metal fragments and stuff, and the dust, that's how to get it off. Gotta use them magnets to hold them legs up straight while I tack them. Which is what I'm gonna do next. And then these gussets will take the place of the magnets after I get the legs tacked on each side, 90-degree angle, and legs will be super strong. Super strong, that's what I'm telling you, super strong. So I'm gonna do that, and then we'll be back. That's all right for a shaky old man. Then we're gonna put some lateral braces, not because we really need to, you know, to hold the legs, but I figure it'll make that table more solid, more rigid. So I'm gonna put pipe from leg to leg to leg. I might just do a crisscross, I'm not really sure yet, but yeah, we'll do something. Probably do a crisscross. Actually, I think I like that better. And now I am cutting the pipe for the cross piece. Let me show you what we've been doing. I bought this little doodad off Amazon. It is a total cut pipe, what do they call it? Pipe guide, okay? To be honest with you, I am a little bit disappointed in this thing because really the only thing it will do is do the notches for a saddle, and it'll give you 45 and I guess that's a 22.5 degree straight cut, which doesn't do you a lot of good when you're fitting pipe. But this part, it works okay. You know, like you saw, I've got the one end notched already. I marked the center of my pipe, you know, for the top, so that my two notches will match. And then you just put this, we'll do that on there, slide it down to where you want it to be. And I take a paint pencil. And I mark it. Like such. And then I'm gonna cut it out with a torch. Now, since this is gonna be an X brace, I'm gonna have two 45-degree saddles that I need to cut. I found this idea on YouTube, so it's not my idea. I just stole it from somebody else. You're perfectly welcome to steal it from me. I just cut a piece of paper. Actually, it's like a manila folder. The exact same length as the circumference of pipe, okay? Yeah. All right, then you fold it in half, okay? Then you fold that in half, like such, so it looks like that. Then you take a marking device, you mark that, you mark that, you mark that, all right? So it looks like that. If you're wanting to cut a 45-degree saddle head, you wrap this around. Of course, you'd know where your center line is at. I'm just showing you this just for demonstration purposes. Then you mark those 4 points where you put the lines on your paper, just for reference. I'll show you here in a minute what this is for. Okay, and I'm going to continue these marks on the side of the pipe a little bit. Again, just so I can see them. So we know there's 2 3/8 difference here. So what we do is take this back off. Measure back 2 3/8, which ironically is the outside diameter of our pipe. Okay, I'll put a mark right there. Just take straight edge side of this, put it on that mark, and put it on the next mark that you put there. You mark this. Both sides. When you cut that out, you got a pretty decent 45-degree angle. Cut and ground out. As you can see, it's not a perfect fit, but it's close enough for me and what I'm doing. So there's your 45-degree saddle. Why didn't y'all tell me this was not going to be a 45-degree angle? Got a really pretty 45 cut on there, but 45 would be way over there somewhere. Oh. Way over. So we're just going to have to wing this one. I don't really know if this is going to work or not, but I don't know how else to do this. This is already tacked in. This is at the same height. Of course, we need it to go down here. But I'm going to mark it here with a level. Should give me lengths. Is that gonna work? I don't know. I don't know how else to do it. I don't do a lot of pipe work, so yeah, I think this is gonna work, but I don't know. We're gonna find out. So I'm gonna slice and dice on that and we'll be back. Got the X-brace tacked in. Pretty happy. It's pretty daggone straight. The first one I cut, I ain't gonna lie, kind of went off the rails. It's not a very good fit. Thing about it is though, welders, as long as you don't run out of welding rods or welding wire, you can fix that. Now the second one turned out much better. I just took a little more care to mark it and cut it. So yeah, it's turned out pretty well. The saddle ends just turned out great. I mean, no professional pipe fitter, but to me, that's plenty good enough. See what it looks like underneath. So that's probably gonna be it for this episode. I'm gonna get these all welded in. We're gonna get those mounting plates for the casters welded on the end of these, the bottom of these legs. Get this frame cut off this plate, flip it over. We'll be ready to put the top on. So bring you back after we get all that done, because it's just welding up what the X braces, and like I say, just getting it cut off the plate and flipped over, and put the plates on for the casters. I've already said all that. So as always, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.